Good morning, students. This video is for class 6 science, and today we will start a new chapter from your biology book, that is health and hygiene. What do you mean by health? That means a person being in healthy state, a person who is free from all kind of diseases. This is known as health or healthy, being healthy. What does being healthy mean? In a general sense, we often say that a person who is free from diseases is healthy. That means the person who does not have any kind of disease, who does not have any kind of health problem, is a healthy person. Therefore, we often attribute health to one, we often represent health to one's physical well-being only. That means if you are physically fit, that means you are healthy. However, the true meaning of health is not the absence of disease, but also mental and social well-being. That means healthy means it is not only being free from all the diseases, but also being free from your mental stress. In simple language, if you do not have any kind of stress, if you do not have any kind of tension, that means you are actually fit. Fit doesn't mean only being physically fit. It has to be mental fitness also, as well as social well-being. That means having good relationship with all your friends and your surroundings. Good nutrition, personal hygiene, cleanliness of surrounding, protection from diseases, and regular exercise are some of the key factors necessary to live a healthy life. That means to be a healthy person, to have a healthy life, you have to have good health. How will you have good health? You will have good health by having good food, by being clean, by keeping your surrounding clean, by doing regular exercises, by being free from diseases. So these are all the activities that you should maintain to have a good health. In this chapter, we will discuss about these factors in details and learn how disease spread and ways to prevent and avoid infections. So in this chapter, we will learn different kind of diseases, how they spread, how to prevent them, and how to be healthy. Types of disease. So the first topic is types of diseases. In our whole lifespan, in our whole life, we may get affected to different kind of diseases. What are these diseases? We will read one by one after in the chapter. On the basis of how they spread, how they transfer from one person to another, diseases can be categorized into two ways. So on the basis of how they spread from one person to another, diseases can be two types. One is communicable diseases and the other is non-communicable. So one is communicable disease, that means it will transfer from one person to another, and there are few diseases which are not non-communicable, that means it will not be transferred from one person to another. On the basis of how they spread, diseases can be categorized into two types: communicable disease and non-communicable diseases. Diseases that cannot spread from one person to another are known as non-communicable. That means this non-communicable disease cannot be transferred from one person to another. But if you see communicable disease, they can be transferred from one person to another. These diseases are caused by lack of or excess of nutrients in the body or the malfunctioning of organs. That means these non-communicable diseases, they are caused due to having lot of nutrients in your body, or due to having very less nutrients in your body. And one more reason is malfunction. That means if the organ does not functions properly, does not operate properly, then your body will be affected with non-communicable diseases. Diseases that can spread from one person to another are called communicable diseases. So non-communicable diseases were those diseases which cannot transfer from one person to another. But communicable diseases are those diseases which can transfer from one person to another person. These diseases are caused by harmful microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. So these are all living organisms. These are all very small, tiny microorganisms which causes disease to your health. So these communicable diseases, they are caused by all these microorganisms like virus, bacteria, protozoa. Nowadays, this is very common that COVID. This is also a virus. Microorganisms that causes disease are called pathogens or germs. So these communicable diseases, they are caused by germs. And germs can be what? Bacteria, viruses, protozoa, and many more microorganisms. So I hope you have understood these different types of diseases. There are two types: communicable and non-communicable. Non-communicable diseases are those which cannot be transferred from one person to another. Communicable diseases are those which can be transferred from one person to another, because these are caused by microorganisms. Like when you sneeze or when you cough, these viruses comes out through your mouth, and they live in the ear. And whenever a person standing in front of you, when he or she breathes in, these viruses go in the go inside your body, and then the diseases are transferred from one person to another. So children, for today we will keep it till here. In the next class we will study about how communicable diseases spread from one person to another. So for today, up to this much. Thank you, class.